In the beginning, Genesis tells us that man was not meant to be alone. Eve wasn't just an afterthought. She was the answer to Adam's incompleteness. This foundational idea reflects a truth echoed across centuries. Men and women are created to complement, not compete. Carl Jung described the masculine and feminine as archetypal forces, the animus and anima. Each person carries within them elements of the other, striving for internal balance. In relationships, this manifests as a yearning for the other half. Jordan Peterson notes that the masculine drive is often toward order and structure, while the feminine embodies creative energy that brings about life and change. That's where the biblical concept of love comes in, not as fleeting emotion, but as sacrificial commitment. Ephesians 5 calls men to love their wives as Christ loved the church, with strength, sacrifice, and tenderness. And it calls women to respect their husbands, not blindly, but as a way of affirming their identity and purpose. Dr. John Gottman's research reinforces this idea. Successful couples exhibit mutual admiration and emotional attunement. It's not about who's in charge, it's about how we serve each other. When men feel respected and women feel cherished, something powerful happens. In today's culture of confusion and quick exits, returning to these timeless truths might just be the key to lasting love. We are not meant to fix each other. We are meant to grow together. And in that unity, through faith, love, and truth, we find the kind of connection that endures. We reflect the divine through our unity. And in that unity, we find lasting love. But even with love and faith as foundations, relationships are still fragile. That's why communication is so vital. Proverbs 18:21 says, "The tongue has the power of life and death." How we speak to one another, especially during conflict, can either build or break the bond. Dr. Gottman refers to the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse in relationships: criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. These behaviors slowly erode connection, but Scripture calls us to a higher standard. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. James 1:19. When we combine biblical humility with psychological insight, we don't just avoid harm, we create healing. Another key to lasting relationships is understanding that growth is not always symmetrical. One partner might be evolving faster, emotionally or spiritually. That's not a threat, it's an opportunity for grace. The Bible teaches that love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. 1 Corinthians 13:7. Jung said that a relationship is most powerful when each person is individuated, fully themselves, not enmeshed, but deeply connected. True love is not about possession, it's about presence. You are not meant to lose yourself in someone. You are meant to find your truest self with someone. Finally, we must remember that no relationship is perfect, but every healthy relationship points us towards something greater. Marriage and partnership are often described in the Bible as reflections of God's covenant with humanity. It's less about romance and more about redemption. When men and women work together with respect, faith, and shared purpose, they reflect divine order, a glimpse of heaven on earth. Psychology explains the mechanics, but the Bible reveals the meaning. Together, they give us a roadmap, one of service, sacrifice, joy, and sacred love. And in a world filled with confusion, that kind of clarity is a gift worth holding on to.